All right, so here's part 2 for today. I got about a half hour before I have to go, and then I'll be teaching this lesson tonight. So this is the last time I'll be able to practice before I can present to the student. We'll see how I do. Like I said, I'll report back. So I'm just going to start exactly where I started this morning with it. So back at this chorus for In Bloom. So let's do that kick snare exercise. 2E and a 3E and a 4E, a 1E and a 2E. All right, let's do it without. I'm feeling it. I mean, just that little bit of a break I had was enough for me to get some of those ideas to soak in. 1, a 2E, a 3, a 4E, a 1, a 2E, a 3, a 4E, a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and all right, see what happens with click. 1, a 2E, a 3 and a 4E, a 1, a 2E, a 3 and a 4E, a 1, a 2E, a 3 and a 4E. A 2E, a 4E and a 1E and a 2E, a 3 and a 4E, a 1E and a 2E. So it's trying to just hear it versus having to count it every single time. I'm not there yet. You could hear the 16th notes were a little shaky. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E, a 1E and a 2E, a 3, a 4E. And then in some ways, adding the hi-hats both easier and harder. Easier as it like helps me keep track of everything. Harder because I think I can't focus on my left, or I can't focus on my left. I can't focus on my foot technique as much. 1, a 2E, a 3, a 4E. It's hard for me to kind of think about the proper way to play that as I'm putting this in. Just a thing I need to work on. Four and 1E and 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a. So it seems like if I don't count it, I'm always late on that a 2, a 3. I feel like I'm anticipating where the 3 is going to be. It's just getting my foot in time. 1E and a 2E. So let's count that. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and. All right, let's try it. Metronome. 4E and a 1E and a. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3 and a 4E and a. And a 2E and and a 3E and a 4E and a. So again, getting caught up, think about the proper technique. If I had more time today, I would slow this down and kind of build it again. But since I don't have much time, we're actually going to go faster, which is a terrible idea. But again, I'll have a nice break before I have to teach it so that I can allow it to sink in then and be close to having it. You know, sometimes you get points for being close. And a 3E and a 4E and a 1, a 2E, a 3. And a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a. So now it's total lack of muscle memory for me to go 1E and 2E. Like that's what it wants to do. Like it's very close to doing it. It's just this tempo's pushing me. 1E and 2E and 3E and yeah. So just a little bit more time on this part. Yeah, and you know when you push towards tempos you're not comfortable with, it's gonna show those weaknesses in your technique, show your weakness in the lack of speed that I can go with this kind of stuff. Stuff will fall apart. And I think it's okay to spend time pushing yourself. It's like doing sprints. You can't do sprints the whole time, but you can work towards building up that muscle. And muscle is in muscle memory and in actual muscles with this instrument. 1E and 2E and 3E and 4E and 'Alright, so I do kind of need to get this a little bit better, so let's slow down just a little bit. Actually, let's try 58. I'm losing my groove. 1E and 2E and 3E and 4E and 1E and 1E and 3E and 4 and so I'm just playing sloppy, and I can hear and understand that. So I'm just gonna leave this part as is. That's as good as I can do right now, and that's okay. And I feel it more in my right leg than anywhere else. My hands are okay. I mean, these 16th notes kind of bug me a little bit. You know, just not having the good enough technique. And I think you could play it better, Zan man. 360. Maybe you should play it for me. You know, it's good for me to show my weakness and show you guys what I'm not good at, and maybe it inspires you to be like, all right, if that little fucker can do it, me being that little fucker, I can do this too. I can record myself. I can put myself out there. I can play videos. I can write my songs. I can do the things that I want to do. All right. So this exercise, thinking about the way that we tackled this before. 3 and 4 and 3. So 3 and 4 and, or no, I want to do 3 and 4 and 3. And then doubling that 3. Oh shit, I forgot my glasses. That's why everything's so bright. 3. I'm not wearing my glasses. We're going to live though. 3E and 4E and all right, let's hear where we're at with metronome. So it's 40s where we left off. And we're just going to get that eighth note tempo on the kick and then slowly add everything else. So we're just building it like we just built it before. It's reinforcing those exercises. And 3 and 4 and 4 and. Now, 3 and 4 and. I dig that exercise. Let's speed it up just a little bit. Three and 4 and 3 and 4 and. Snare. Fell that one apart. That one fell apart. And 4 and 3E and 4E and. Just want to start that over. 2, 3, 4, 3 and 3 and 4 and. Then I'm going to double the snare. And then double it again. All right, we're going to push tempos even though I'm not good at that one. So the hard part for me is partly because I'm trying to count it, and it's tough to count 3 and 4. It's not hard to count that. 3 and 4 4, and then every doubling is 3E and 4E, and for whatever reason, it's hard for me to separate that all in my head. I think as soon as I get going, it's going to be there, but I damn well know I couldn't have started at 79 or 78, whatever the song's at. I could have started there and put that all together. It's that process of elimination of how do I build this and how do I learn? How do I teach this to myself as quick as possible? And 4 and 3 and 4 and 4 and snare. Double. Left. Threw it out the whole window. 2, 3 and 4 and 3 and 4 and 3 and snare. Leg is tired. All right, moving on from this. I dig that exercise. I'm excited about getting that up to full speed. Yeah, for giggles, let's play this beat. I wouldn't say giggles. It's not like I'm a drummer and I can play stuff, so it's more like, let's see if I can play this beat. 1 and 2 and yeah, and at 70 16th notes, it really shows my lack of skill. So something I will have to work on in the future. Again, it doesn't. That looks fine. I guess it's holding on to the technique at a faster speed. I can tell I'm straining. I can tell that faster speeds. I'm just not playing as relaxed as I would if I was. All right, intro. Look how quickly we got through that all. That frickin' 3. 1 and a 2 and 3 and a 4E and a 1 and a 2 and 3. Stretch time. It was funny because I was like, oh man, you're doing pretty. Oh shit. Thought I was doing good, and I kind of was, but I thought about thinking 1 and a 2 and 1 and a 2 and 3. It's almost like phrases where I'd like triplet, 1, 2. It almost feels like it slows down right there. I mean, there's less going on, so it does have that hold, but it lies to me. 1 and a 2 and 3. It's not how I want to play. I want to go 1 and a 2 and 3 E. And it might be the fact that my left foot's doing it too. It's too much going on. All right, let's see if metronome's going to help or hurt. 2 and 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and 3 and a 4 and a 2 and 3 E and a. It's funny because I catch myself going like, all right, groove, gone, brain gone. You know, and this might be the fact that I didn't give myself enough of a break between practices. You know, I'm still a little bit mentally fatigued, which, you know, if you know me, I'm always a little mentally fatigued. But more so, you know, doing an hour video like this and really having to focus and play the drums well and do it live, you know, it's tiring. And then take a little bit of a break and try to do it again. You know, if I come back tonight and do it, I'd probably be in a better shape, but that's what we get right now because we have a deadline. And 2 and 3 E and 4 E and I want to play that right. So pause. And 2 and 3 E and 4 and and 2 and 3 E and 4 E and 1 and 2 and 3 E and E and 1. Need to cool my jets. Can't force this stuff. Can, but it just doesn't work. So got to walk through it a couple times, just making some stupid mistakes. Some stupid mistakes. I really need to hear that 1 and 2 and 3. And then it's tough for me if I'm late on that 3 or not thinking about that 3. 3 E and 1 and 2 and 3 E and. So I hear 3, but there's no E in my brain afterwards. 1 and 2 and 3 E and yeah, I put all my concentration on 3. All right, let's put it with a metronome and see if that helps me. I got the idea now. 2 and 3 E and 4 E and I'm being picky, but I'm going to try to hit the right crash. And 2 and 3 E and 4 E and E and 4 E and 1. 3 E and you can see I'm toast. Gotta get this habit in. Yep, so 4 E and 1. E like how I hit like this. I take the longest way to get there. I can either have a nice kick or a nice movement of my arm. Two and 3E and a 4E and a 1. Brain power is gone, and I'm out of time. So, okay, that's what I got time for. That's what I could get done before these lessons. The nice thing is I got a little half-hour break before. I think I got 2 half-hour breaks before this lesson. We'll see if I have any interest in playing any more drums today, though. So we will find out. Thank you for watching. I hope this helped. I hope my struggles and my learnings and how I break shit down can help you become a drummer and become better than me, quicker than me. That's the main ambition of these. All right, peace.